In this video, we're going to do a special Black Friday unboxing. So there should be 3 items in here from Best Buy. So let's get to it. Now, I'm a huge fan of Best Buy because I love technology, and that store is just filled with it. And you get to get your hands on it, unlike an online store. Now, sure, you can get a lot of great deals online from Amazon and eBay and all those different online stores. But for me, there's something about a store like Best Buy that just can't be recreated online. And I know Best Buy's been going through some difficult times lately, and I hope the store stays around because, as I said, I really love going there. Now, since I buy a lot of stuff at Best Buy, I'm actually a Silver Rewards Club member. So they opened up a pre-Black Friday sale on Monday where they gave you the same deals that you would get on Black Friday. Now, I tried to get a $100 26-inch television set, but it was sold out by the time I got there. But I did get my hands on 4 items, and 3 of those items should be in this box here, although I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out when I open it. So let me grab my trusty cutter here and open this up. Now, normally I'm not huge on Black Friday, but I grabbed these items, and I'm probably going to grab some new RAM for my PC build. I'm probably going to get that from either newegg.com or tigerdirect.com. Because I always tell myself I'm going to build a PC and buy the components during a Black Friday sale, because you can get some really great deals from Newegg and Tiger Direct around this time. But right now, I don't need anything. And I'm actually scaling back some of my computers and selling them, actually. But of course, I'm keeping my monster PC build because that's where I edit all my videos on. So let's get this thing open here with this very dull knife. Hasn't been sharpened in probably 20 years. Okay, this is just one item. And as you can see, it's a Samsung Blu-ray player. Now, as I said, I ordered 4 items. And I got an email that 3 of them had been sent, so I assumed the 3 were in here, but this is the 4th one. And it's a Samsung BD-E5400 Wi-Fi Blu-ray player. And it actually has Netflix and Vudu and YouTube and Cinema Now and Pandora capabilities. So let's pull this out of the box here. And I think that's pretty much everything in here. So let's put the box to the side. Now, if you follow my channel, you know that I love those little streaming media boxes. And I have a couple of them throughout my house. But like I said about my computers, I'm kind of scaling things back and trying to figure out what works in what area. So I'm going to keep a streaming media box in my bedroom, and then I'm actually working on a studio in my house where I can work on my videos. Right now, like, this unboxing video is done in my living room. But when I get everything done, it'll be done in my studio. So I'm going to have a TV in there, and I'll have a streaming media box over there. Now, I also have an attic room where I have an 8-foot projection screen. Again, you should know this if you follow my channel. And on that television set right now, I just have a streaming media box, and I kind of want to replace it with this. And normally I wouldn't have bought this, but I got a really good deal on it. Normally it goes for $99.99, so about $100. And it was discounted to $69.99, and then this further sale that I got it on was $67.99. So I'm sure with tax it was probably a little over $70, but that's full within the price range of one of those streaming media boxes, and this device gives me Blu-ray functionality, which is nice. And it's also a wireless Blu-ray player. Now, I know a lot of the Blu-ray players nowadays are wireless, and most of the things I run in my house run off of my home wireless network. So that works out for me. And as time goes on, Blu-ray players are coming down in price all the time, just like DVD players back in the day. Now, I'm not a person with a huge Blu-ray collection, but it's nice to have, especially if you want to take full advantage of your HD TV. So as you can see on the box here, as I mentioned before, it has Netflix, YouTube, Vudu, Cinema Now, and Pandora. And it's a very compact player. And let's open this thing up and see what it looks like live and in person. again, a very dull knife. So the first thing we see here is important player update information, probably something to do with firmware updates or something. And then of course you have your user's manual here. Let's put that to the side. Here's the remote control, and it looks pretty compact. We'll open that in a second. And then of course the Blu-ray player itself. So let's start with the remote control real quick here. Pull out of the plastic. Now, it's a very basic remote control. Fits nice in the hand. And it's made out of a matte plastic, which I like. I don't like when they go with glossy plastic. So as you can see here, it has Samsung branding on it. And you have your battery compartment right here. Pretty big battery compartment, that is. And there's sort of a texture to it. Almost a brushed aluminum look to it, but not quite. It's got a couple little feet here, so it'll sit down well on the table, or on the top of the Blu-ray player there. So here's the front and the top. It is an IR remote, so you do need line of sight with this remote. And you can see the shape of it there. It's kind of got rounded edges on the top and the bottom, but not on the sides. And the bottom is nicely rounded, and you have a little trench here for your finger. So it fits very nicely in the hand. You have all these buttons which are rubberized, and up top you have two power buttons. One is for a Samsung TV. We'll see if you can actually use that on another TV, because I don't have a Samsung TV in my house. Of course you have your eject button, your number buttons here, your title menu there, disc menu, your play controls, and then you have a dedicated Netflix key, a home button, and a dedicated Pandora key. You have a tools key, info, exit, return, your navigation controls, and basically what I assume is your OK button, your red, green, yellow, and blue buttons. Then you have three buttons down here. I don't know what they do. They're not labeled. They might be programmable buttons. Now with the documentation, you have your batteries, and they are AAA batteries here. So let's install these batteries here. Again, the big battery compartment here. Let's make sure I get them in the correct way. And there we go. Easy enough. And the remote is still fairly light. So let's get to the main event here, the actual Blu-ray player itself. Now this is a nice compact little device here, for a Blu-ray player that is. I have seen smaller DVD players, but again, that technology's been around for a long time. So up top here you have a couple of badges. It's Energy Star rated, plays DVDs, Dolby True HD Digital Plus, DTS 2.0 Digital Out, HDMI, it's a Wi-Fi capable Blu-ray player, and it plays 1080p Full HD content. Of course you have your Samsung branding down here, and you have an interesting area here which are your controls on the device itself. So let's peel off this plastic, and it should reveal some glossy black plastic here. You never see plastic on a device that doesn't have the glossy plastic like this. So you can see the control area over here. It's got a nice circular pattern on it, and on the bottom you have your power, you have your play and pause over here, your eject, and your stop there. The front is also glossy plastic. You have your Blu-ray tray here, possibly some LEDs here, but I'm not sure. You have this curved corner here, and again, more glossy plastic on the right side. On the left side, you don't have the curve, you just have a corner here, and it's pretty much blank over here on the left side. On the bottom, your metal bottom with your 4 rubberized feet, or actually 2 rubberized feet, and the back are metal. Now, on the back of the device, all you have is a USB port here, and then an HDMI out here. So if you want to use component with this device, you're out of luck. But then again, with a Blu-ray player, you probably don't want to use component. You want HDMI. So that's the Samsung BD-E5400 Wi-Fi capable Blu-ray player. It was one of my Black Friday purchases, and I got it for $67.99 before tax. And I got free shipping on it. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And as always, if you want to help out my channel, give me a thumbs up or favorite this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.